What's going on, guys? Theodor out here, and I'm gonna talk about my experience with Iceland's Strongest Man 2023. Obviously, you can see the medallion around my neck. Bronze, third place at Iceland's Strongest Man. We're super proud of it. That was the final result. But I want to dive deeper into the competition event by event and talk about how I experienced each event and my thoughts on it. The events we had, the first event we had was the max log press. Now, I competed in another competition called the Viking 4 weeks or 5 weeks prior to this one, and was very unhappy. My max log lift was 120 kilograms. I failed the 130, and just my technique was very bad. And after that competition, I realized I need a coach. I need a coach who knows this stuff, you know. And my good friend Villius, his best events, you know, he is so technical with everything. He's incredible in log press, incredible in dumbbell, incredible in like so many of the things that are my worst events. So like I thought I'll trust my body, my training to him and his advices. So we changed a few things. We got the log higher up on my chest. We made sure the everything, like we just polished the technique as much as we could in the short time span that we had. First log press I went for 120. Felt great.
Training really good with Vilus.
That's it.
Yeah. Almost out of frame. He's that tall.
For second one, 130, felt great, and then it came after the second attempt that I had to choose the next weight, and I was like, I've done 140 in training when I was at my heaviest before the diet change and everything, and I lost a lot of weight. So I was just like, but I want to set a PR. I want to do 145. So I decided, like, hey, let's put on 145. I'm gonna do it, and they put it on, and I went for it, and.
Taking
help him.
Yeah. So we need some help from the fans there. 145.
Come on, give him some encouragement.
Focused. And there we go. Again, nice, clean. And all the way for Theodor! A PR!
Look at him, he's so happy.
I got it. 145 kilogram log press. I did it. I got a PR. I was so excited. I was so happy about it. And you know, it's just we're getting higher and higher to more respectable numbers where, you know, you could be invited maybe to more competitions abroad. I think you need to have, you know, at least if you want to get to, you know, Giants Live or World's Strongest Man, you need to have 170 log, you know, at least. So we're getting close to that. We're getting close to that, and we're training now more, and it's just getting better and better. So that was really exciting, really exciting. I think 150 would have gone up if it was on the bar. I just sort of nailed it, and it just, yeah, it was amazing. But so, event number 2. Deadlift for reps. Now you can choose between 270 kilograms, no, it was 280. 280 kilograms and 320 kilograms. But you know, of course, you know, 320 was always going to trump 280. No matter how many reps you did with the 280. Height beats reps, in a way. No, weight beats reps. But of course I was going for 320 in preparation. The highest I went in training was 315. Me and Villius, we talked about it. We like, my problem in the past is I've gone way too heavy in the weeks leading up to contests. So we decided to change that. Like, let's just take it back. Let's just make sure the training goes smooth. We hit everything. We do everything. Like, and we just. And so I went up to 315. So coming into the contest, I had no idea if I was going to hit 320 kilograms for a single or a double or maybe a triple or what, or, you know. I made a huge mistake when I went into the event. For some reason, I just got too overhyped, too like just ballistic in my head. Just I wanted to lift this weight and lift it again and again and again like an animal. And I didn't really think about the rules. I didn't really think that you need to get an up signal, a lift signal from the ref. You can't just like go down and straight up. You can't touch and go. But I was, way too fast in lifting back up. I wasn't waiting for the signal from the referee, and I got taken a lift of it because of it. You can see when I pull the third rep, I'm holding it up for a good 3-4 seconds, just telling the referee, yeah, I'm listening now. And so I put it down, I get a no lift for that lift. So I end up pulling for the fourth rep and the fifth rep. But one was not valid, so it's 4 reps in total, like valid reps, but 5 reps technically. And I just feel like if my head was in this and I wouldn't have had to hold it up there for the 3 seconds, then the lockout in the third rep, I feel like I could have made the 6th. Just if everything was there and I'm just so embarrassed about that. And I'm embarrassed also about dropping the bar at the end. I was just not thinking straight. I completely forgot the rules, and I'm also a bit ashamed after the event. There's so many emotions, there's so many things going on. I went straight into making excuses, I couldn't hear the ref and stuff, and just you just see red because you've been disqualified. A point that could mean so much, it could mean just the matter between places in the final standings, and I was just, I wasn't happy. But I came to terms with it. I cooled down. I shook the ref's hand, Stefán Sölvi Pétursson, and I said, "I'm sorry if I disrespected you." And we were fine. We were great. We were just. He said it was no disrespect. He hated taking that lift away from me, but he had to, and I agree with it. So that's what happened in deadlift. I did 320 kilograms for 5 technical reps, but 4 valid reps, and. I'm never gonna make this mistake again, believe me.
Pretty tall. And here we go. Theodor. First one looking good.
One. He's got to keep the rhythm going. 2. Well, I think we're seeing some no lifts here.
Stefán Sölvi Pétursson being brutal with Theodor.
Gefum honum gott klapp.
He has 40 seconds left, so they're on a timer. And he did get some no lifts, I believe.
No lifts.
So on the second day, we started with the farmer's walk. 140 kilograms for 50 meters, uphill and downhill. So I was looking forward to this event. I have a good grip, I have a great endurance in my grip, and I was just looking forward to, doing it and doing well and succeeding. And I sort of did, but I just feel I'm a bit slow. So I did the 140. I carried it all the way to the end. On the other side, and then all the way back without dropping it even once. It's just the speed that's missing, and that's the only critique I can really give myself. I need to pick up more speed on the farmer's walk. For some reason, it's very hard for me just to move fast with it, but it is the way it is. I got a solid 3rd place, I believe. I think Villius was 1st, Christian House was 2nd, and I was 3rd, and then Christensen did 4th. And Palme 5th, and Eastlever in 6th, and so those were good points.
Here we go.
One pretty equal off the line. Palme gaining a lead.
Have to stay steady there all the way.
Fast and consistent. Okay, Palme dropping. So maybe we're seeing the consistency from Theodor.
140 kilograms.
Claim the win.
Oh, Palme gaining there. Oh, and he dropped it.
Going fast, but a little bit unsteady. Theodor keeping a constant pace. And that's a win of the 2 of them for Theodor.
Theodor gaining some important points there. to hold his third place finish there. Pálmi, I believe.
Going on to the next event, we had throwing, weight over bar, a few mix of implements medley ranging from 18 kilograms to 30 kilograms. And yeah, weight medleys are a banker event for me. I'm always great in weight over bar medleys. I'm worse when it comes to just a weight over height, a weight over bar for height, where you're trying to get the most maximum height you can toss up. But when it's a medley and it requires just speed, I seem that those events seem to favor me, and especially if it's kegs. So I was going for a win in this. I was definitely going for a win, and seeing the guys go before me, I saw it was possible. But I made a huge mistake. Making mistakes, of course, yeah. So with the second keg, I heard it touch the bar, and I thought, oh, and I heard the people go, oh. So I thought for sure that it didn't go over. So I went running back, but everybody was like, no, no, no. And I looked back and I was like, is it good? It was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And so I tossed the next one, went in too rash for that one, didn't go further enough, didn't hit over. I was like, no. And then I just tossed that one over. Then went for the 30 kilograms, thought it was going to be super duper hard, might not go over, but then I just toss it over and bam, it goes over. I finished the medley in 42 seconds. And then I watched Kristján Haralds go, and he's going, and he makes the same mistake with the, I don't remember if it was the keg or the second to last implement, but there's one thing that didn't go over, and he had to repeat, and I was just like, oh my God, there's a chance. There's a chance I might win. And then I saw him, and then I went so after the time, it felt like he was a little bit faster, but then I checked the time and he was 3 seconds faster than me. I was just like, damn, 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 damn. So close, but second place in the weight over bar medley. I'll get it next time.
Have to start there. Has been working on his throw.
Not taking a step back, just throwing it off the line, just like Pálmi. No mistakes, Theodore.
24. Going
Okay.
over. No. Going over.
Oh.
Has to do that one again, but Pálmi did quit after this one. Did not get the 31.
Okay, he has the height.
Nice height. The 30 kilogram, the last back here. Needs this one for the points.
Come on, Theodore. And he gets it.
Ah, the 208 centimeters.
He's super happy with that.
Going absolutely berserk there.
That's some good points for him, and he knows it.
And Vilus, his coach.
Yeah, his coach.
Congratulating him.
So the next event, the Atlas Stone Run, was an event I was incredibly excited for, because 2 weeks prior I had hit the 202 kilogram giant Atlas stone in training, and I was the 11th or the 12th person in the world to do that particular stone. Like, many have tried and many have failed. But I remember when I joined the gym, only 4 guys had done it. Like, just the list keeps growing until it's not really that noteworthy anymore. But I was incredibly proud of that, because I had tried to do it in the past 2 years so often and just could not get it up. There was no chance. But this time, after grinding on the Atlas stone with my new coach, with his EMOM tactics, after grinding the Atlas stone with my new coach, it went up in training, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna do this in competition. And I was really excited to do it, and I was really excited to do it in the run. But of course I was like, oh my God, like, there's only 3 other guys who have completed this stone in a run in Iceland's Strongest Man before, and that's Hafþór Júlíus Björnsson, Stefán Sule Pétursson, and Eyþór Melsted. Like, many others have tried and many have failed, and so I was like, Jesus, doing this in a run, like, that's gonna be difficult. But then I jump into the stones. It's my turn, and the 120 felt great. The 150 felt great. The 170, it felt like nothing. And I went into the 200, and I was just like, yeah, okay, it's gonna go up. and I wiggle it into place, and I just feel like when I start lifting it up, I was just like, oh my God, this is heavy. And I try to squeeze my hips under like I've been doing recently to get like, that's my trick on the Atlas stones that I've learned, is to squeeze my ass under it, and it sort of slips in my, like the tacky isn't good enough on my arm, it slips a little bit. I was like, oh my God. And somehow I managed to just squeeze every ounce of strength I have left and push it onto the platform. And I can't believe what just happened. I just became the fourth Icelandic guy. I just became the fourth Icelandic man in history to lift this stone in a run. And I'm just like, oh dear Lord. I couldn't hide my excitement and my happiness, and it's a moment I'll cherish. It's just, yeah, I just went berserk. I'm the fourth guy to take this in a run. And yeah, I was super duper happy with it. Super duper happy.
Two events. Terrific for Pálmi.
Okay, let's see if we see that 202 stone go up now. Okay, taking a look at the stones. Everything set up right.
His mind state just going straight from the 154 to the 202. Just making sure everybody notices. And here we go. Theodor Már Guðmundsson, one motion, no issue. 154. Little bit of a lap, no mistakes yet. 170, nice and easy.
Okay, 202. Come on, Theodor. Come on, Teddy.
Has been having issues since the weight loss. Getting that 202 rock, but he should do it now. Stronger than ever.
Okay. Come on, lap it.
Has the height.
Okay, just finish it. Come, no.
Running a little bit.
Up.
Push it.
Push it.
Theodor. And there we go.
Oh, look how extremely happy he is.
Oh my God, Theodor. Rocking. This should be enough for the second place in this event. Doing amazing things here. Villas, there, his coach, I mean, he's unhappy about his performance, but Theodor there doing amazing things.
It was a little bit scary that he had a little bit of slip with the 202.
Yeah, he slipped.
But
he lost his feet.
He saved himself. He saved it.
And yeah, surprised myself, and was incredibly happy. And it's funny because I remember doing this particular stone run 2 years ago in Iceland's Strongest Man, well, the last time it was. And I said to the crowd after I failed the 202 kilogram stone, next time, I'm doing it next time, I'll do it next time. And I did it. And that's an amazing feeling. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of that accomplishment, but let's keep going. But after my turn, it's time for Kristinn Jóna Haraldsson to go on the stones. He lifts all 4 stones in a shorter time than anyone who did the 3 stones. So he did like all the stones faster than anyone did the 3. But like before, he was like in 16 seconds. That he just did the 202 like blah, blah, like just lifted it up like a pebble, and he's just amazing. That was like world-class stone performance. Certainly made mine look less impressive in a way, but but I'm still proud of it. He's just incredible on stones, but next year I'm gonna be rivaling that. You bet, look for that. After a hard time cleaning the tacky off, as always, cleaning the tacky off is always a hassle, but it's worth it because it's fun to do Atlas stones. We went into downtown, and my worst event was next. My Achilles heel, if you will. The infamous Circus dumbbell. I am terrible. I'm terrible at this event. For some reason, I have a really hard time feeling it, finding the rhythm, and I've been trying to train it and train it and train it and train it, and I think it's been clicking. I did 75 kilograms in training, so I was preparing myself to do 80 in the contest, because you could choose in this event whether you wanted to do 80 kilogram for reps or 100 kilogram for reps. And yeah, but I cleaned the 80 kilograms in the warm-ups because they had no dumbbells to warm up on. Like, we had no weight to warm up only with rubber bands and the weights themselves. And I asked, like, hey, where's the smaller dumbbell that you have in the gym? And they're like, oh yeah, we should have brought that. Like, oh yeah, you should. So I had no like proper way to warm up, but I tried going for the 80. And it just felt like I was trying to lift an elephant above my head with one arm. It just felt so heavy and so awkward. And yeah, so I zeroed on that event. And I find it so humiliating zeroing on an event when I'm like 4 or 5 years into my strongman career on a national level. And yeah, it's something that one of the reasons why I hired Villius as my coach, because he has 120 kilogram circus dumbbell in training, and he's done 120 kilogram circus dumbbell in training, and he's at 118 kilograms body weight. So, like, imagine me doing 160 kilograms. So yeah, that was really disappointing, but I'm looking forward to working on that this winter and getting better. And right now we're putting emphasis on the log before Static Monsters and the McIntyre Classic, but after that we're going to put full emphasis on the Circus dumbbell, getting better and turning that so that I stop zeroing on that event to get better.
But let's see what Theodor is going to do there.
I think this would be a personal best for him.
I believe so also. At least in competition.
Yeah.
Needs at least one. At least one for Theodor. He's had an amazing competition so far.
Close. Try again, Teddy.
Villius screaming at his athlete.
He has some time. Come on, Teddy, let's see one rep.
The tallest athlete. So long hands, it's hot.
No.
Not today. But that's okay. That's okay for Theodor.
But then it came to the last event. And I saw in the last event how the points, so Christian Sindre was in 3rd and I was in 4th by the last event. And I saw that, like, okay, if I want to get into the podium, I need to beat Christian Sindre by 2 places or 3 places or something around that. And I was just like, it's very not likely that will happen, because he's pretty fast in loading events. Like, I've seen him in training, his legs just, they sprint so fast. But I was willing to give it my all to try and do it. And it's me and Christian Sindre, we're going against each other in the heats in the loading medley. So the loading was, if I should say what that was, the loading medley was 180 kilogram duck walk, and then into 110 kilogram sandbag, into 120 kilogram sandbag, into a 70 kilogram tire, giant tire to load. And yeah, as soon as we started, I was in the zone. I was gonna do it. I was like doing everything in my power to do what I need to do. And we start going. We both do the duck walk. He runs a bit faster than me. I almost feel like he went ahead of the whistle almost, but I don't think he did. I think maybe I was just too slow. But we start doing duck walk, and I release the duck walk, and I see something in just my vision, in my side vision. He stopped going, and I was like, oh shit! What's going on? And I sort of noticed that he's injured just by the crowd and what everybody's saying. So that's a little bit distracting from what I was doing. But I was like, okay, I still need to keep going, but it was still I load everything, I do everything, each implement by implement, and I just see my friend there injured, and it's just very hard to like keep that, you know, just explosiveness of trying to like run as fast as you can while that's happening, and like I'm in the way of him getting to the back, so because I'm performing, you know, in the way.
Kristján Sindri against Theodor Már. Head referee gonna give him a start. And here we go.
A little bit faster than Theodor. Oh, he's flying!
Might be some injury there.
Grabbing a hamstring there.
Eitthvað gerst með Kolman og Kristjáni.
Yeah.
Kristján is done.
Kristján is done.
Teddy keeps on going.
Kristján segir þetta.
Teddy's still fighting.
Theodor
The 70 kilogram tire
on the tire.
Shoulder.
His height is definitely something.
And done. Theodor gets the win of the two of them. It looks like Kristján Sindri might be a little bit injured.
Yeah.
Maybe something hamstring. He grabbed that hamstring.
Yeah. Right away he grabbed that hamstring. Unfortunate end for Kristján Sindri. Had a terrific competition.
Once that event was finished, you know, I saw like I was able to see like, yeah, his hamstring was injured, and it was really sad to see. And it's really, and I mean it's really sad. And but you know, that's strongman. It you know, it's a sport that loves to give and loves to take. Yeah, the Iron Snake took a bite out of him, and it's just always terrible. It's always terrible when somebody is injured. But, you know, it meant for me that I got third place. I have conflicting feelings. Like, of course, I'm super duper proud of it, and I earned this. But I got it because my friend injured himself, you know. Like, but I just wonder if we would have performed to his best, you know, what would have happened. But I guess, you know, somebody said this to me, like, if you should ever count when you beat somebody when they got injured, and so, like, I was like, I don't know. But somebody told me that. So yeah, somebody said to me, consider this, Teddy. Your body held up, his didn't. And, you know, who's stronger, you know, but yeah, it's just sucks. But still, I got third place. But that was the final event. I got third place. Kristján Jón won for the second time, the Iceland's Strongest Man, back-to-back champion. And Viljus, my coach, got second. I was third. Kristján Sindri was fourth. Pálmi Guðfinns was fifth, and Ísleifur was sixth. And yeah, it was just, yeah, a great competition. I performed very well. I was very happy. Me and my nutrition coach, Gunnar Stefan, we went over things after the Viking, because I had only a 6 days of loading phase, like caloric loading phase before that competition. I felt so depleted in a week. So we changed that. We did 4 weeks of loading and just ramped up the calories week after week after week after week until I was at a, like, if you remember the food eating video that I did, I was just like, you know, like breathing heavily and stuff in the end. But that paid off. I felt way stronger, and it's just fun to experiment with these things and find out what works for me, because then I know now moving forward what to do next. And the next competition I'm doing is the Magnuswear Classic and Static Monsters in October and November. So yeah, but anywho, not to get sidetracked, third place, Iceland's Strongest Man 2023, says here. Super duper proud of it. This is my first podium at Iceland's Strongest Man. And yeah, so I have a third place at the Strongest Man in Iceland 2022 and third place at Iceland's Strongest Man 2023. But we got to keep going away from these silvers and bronzes, man. We got to keep going and win some competitions. I'm a little like, a little part of me after this competition was like, another bronze. But, you know, we're moving up. We're moving up. I've gone from the lowest rankings, from being in the bottom, next to bottom, to the middle, to the podium, and now like we're knocking on the door. Like we're knocking, and I just feel like with now having my nutrition coach, the nutrition is 100% on point, my sleep is on point, and now with my strength coach, my technique is on point, and my training is on point. You know, it's just I feel like this is where like I'm working now to become a dangerous athlete. I feel, if I'm allowed to talk, if I'm about to, like, if I like to guess, if I want to evaluate myself and what I think I can do. Yeah, I just feel like I'm barely like reaching the lowest. I feel like I'm barely reaching. I feel like I have so much more potential. I guess what I'm trying to say. And yeah, but that was Iceland's Strongest Man, guys. I can ramble and on. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Please like the video. I really appreciate everything, the support, and everywhere. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Absolute champ showing up there.
Og í þriðja sæti, Theodor, Teddy. Með
Theodor,
26.
third place. Podium finish, that's what he wanted.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
He's super
Super
happy.
happy.
Happy with that.
Og í öðru sæti, Viljus Jukasis. Með 29,5 stig.
Second place.
Second place for Viljus.
Willis wanted that first place.
He wanted the first place, yeah.
Og sigurverðin sterkast maður Íslands 2023, Kristján Jón Haraldsson.
Kristján Jón Haraldsson, Iceland's Strongest Man, second year in a row.
Walking through the last two events.
Steinninn svolítið þungur, þetta þyngstu verðlaun á Íslandi,
Had a
30 kíló.
really nice
Hefur ekki að klappa fyrir þessum frábæru keppendum.
competition. Dominant, and there
Gets the stone. Iceland's Strongest Man, sterkasti maður Íslands.
Hann sigrar annað skipti í röð.
This is one of the events every strongman in Iceland wants to win.
Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that stone.
And now Kristján Jón has it.